Good morning, everyone. Blessed day. This is a free flow yoga sequence that I did this morning. I decided I wanted to share it with everyone. Um, Afterwards, you'll feel much lighter as we move through a full body flow, which focuses on the heart space, the chest, and the sacral chakra, um, where our hips are, and releasing tension just all throughout the body. So let's get into the practice. So we're starting in at the back of your mat in a kneeling position, and we're coming into child's pose here. Taking deep breaths, inhale through the nose and exhale. Come into tabletop position, and we're going to do a few cat cows. Inhale as you arch your back, looking up to the sky, and exhale as you make everything concave, tucking the chin. And I'm moving around here, just feeling up my body. And this is kind of how I flow, releasing tension from wherever feels stagnant or tight. Coming into an extended child's pose, keeping your alignment with the hips and the knees. Look up. Inhale. And exhale, coming forward into your Sphinx posture. Palms flat on the earth. And we're bringing the chest up, bringing the shoulders back. Inhaling into that lower back. And exhaling. Bring your forearms in front of you, laying both of them on top of each other with your forehead resting on your forearm, feeling your chest expand into the earth. Bring both palms next to your chest, and we're peeling that chest off the mat, coming into cobra and into upward dog. Tuck the back toes and lift the hips into downward dog. Don't mind me, I'm just fixing the sage here. And keep breathing. You can bend your knees slightly, pressing into that space between your thumb and your index finger. Palms flat on the mat, pressing into the earth, pressing the heels into the earth. And what I'm doing here is actually just walking out my dog, alternating, coming into plank position. We're shifting forward on the toes, inhaling and exhaling. And stretch it out. Back into downward dog. And we're lifting that right foot into our three-legged dog, bending that right knee like you want to bring your ankle to that right cheek there, and we're rotating that hip joint. And exhale, bringing that foot between both hands. And we're going to slowly rise up into our crescent lunge, bringing both hands back and around and up. Inhale, squeezing those thighs together. Exhale, balance, strength. And we're bringing both hands forward and to the side, bringing that chest down to the top of the right thigh there. Now you might feel a little bit of a challenge here, but I want you to just push through it. Bring both hands up. Inhale and exhale, hands to the mat. And we're bringing that left knee down to the mat. I'm going to take our lizard posture here. Rolling that right foot over to the side. And you can rest on your elbows. Or if you need to rest on your palms, do so. Adjust the postures as you listen to your body. Come back up onto your palms, and we're gonna sit back, extending that right foot, still on that left knee, and we're bringing that right hip back because it will tend to want to push forward, extending the chest over the thigh, the right thigh there. Nice. You're doing great. Come back into tabletop, tuck your toes and go into downward dog. Stretch it out. And we're gonna take a wave here. Going between downward dog and plank. Just allow yourself to flow. You can look up at me for reference. On your inhale and your exhale. You're going to take a twist here. Hold your right angle with your left hand. And same thing on the other side. And we're going to do the same sequence we did. Bringing that left foot up into your three-legged dog. Bending the left knee. Taking a circle and bringing that left foot between both hands. Coming up into your crescent lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Squeezing both thighs together. Looking forward, you're focused. And bringing both hands forward and down to the sides of your hips. Breathe through it. Bringing both hands forward and up, back into your crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, bringing both palms to the mat. Bringing that right knee down to the mat, and we're rolling onto the outside of that left foot. You can come down even further to the mat with your chest. Something not often said in yoga is how each part of our body may have different levels of flexibility, and so you may find that you need to hold back in some postures or doing alternatives to the postures, or you can extend in the postures, and that's just about listening to your body. Coming out of the posture, we're going to extend that left leg, planting the hands on either side and extending that chest forward, extending the tailbone, flexing the left foot. Breathe. Coming into your child's pose. Rest here. Bringing both palms together. Prayer hands and lifting them above your head. Getting a bit of stretch in the shoulders and the upper arms here. Bringing the palms to the mat. Looking forward and bringing the hips onto the mat. Coming into upward dog. Twisting. Looking over your shoulder on either side. Bringing your chest all the way down to the mat and turning onto your back here. Rest here in Shavasana. Just soaking in the earth. Don't mind me fixing the stage again. I decided to leave this video unedited because sometimes you can approach life with less fuss and more ease. Things are perfect just as they are. Bringing both knees to your chest, interlacing the hands around the knees and hugging yourself, giving yourself a big hug. Place the palms on the tops of the knees and we're going to rotate our hips out and in. Inhale out, exhale, bring them together. Extending both feet to the sky. And we're going to plant that right foot on the mat, extending the left foot and bringing that left ankle across just above the right knee there. Interlace both hands behind the right knee and lift the right foot off the mat, flexing the right foot. And you're going to feel that stretch on the outside of your left thigh. Such a good stretch because I feel like the outside of our hips are often neglected. Turning on to your right side and extending both hands to the out into a T, and you can bend your elbow facing the palms up like a cactus, and we're going to tuck those left toes, looking over your left shoulder, spinal twist. Getting the energy moving in the spine. So important. All your nerves are connected through the spine. Going back to center, You can give yourself a squeeze here, bringing both knees to the chest. And then planting that left foot, extending the right foot. Inhale. And exhale, bringing that right foot across, interlacing your fingers behind that left knee, flexing both feet, and bringing that left knee closer towards you. Breathe through it. You are moving any stagnant energy you've been holding in your body. Turn on to your left side now, taking your spinal twist on the left side. You're straightening that left foot and tucking the right toes behind that left knee. Looking over your right shoulder. Allow yourself to relax into the pose. As you inhale and exhale. I used to have a yoga teacher, and she would tell us to find the balance between effort and ease. Coming back to center, bring both knees to your chest and extend. As a counter pose, we're going to bring both feet on either side of the mat, bending in both knees and bringing the knees together. And you're forming a triangle with your hands there and placing them over your hips. Simple but very powerful pose. Where your reproductive organs are is where you create life. Beautiful. I'm going to end the practice with a shoulder stand and a headstand. Now, if you'd like to do a variation of this, first lift off the mat, supporting yourself with your palms placed on your back and your elbows parallel. And you can bring your feet all the way over your head as I have done, or you can bring your knees next to your ears on either side. And I'm just rolling up and rolling straight into that headstand, making a triangle foundation with my hands. Lifting up in the teddy bear stand and extending up. Almost fell. And I'm smiling. Whenever you feel like you're holding too much in a pose, too much effort, like that itself can create tension. Just smile. Coming out of the pose slowly. As a variation, you can stop in teddy bear stand. I invite you to come into easy pose or last posture of the practice. Inhaling, bringing both hands up and over, palms touch, palms to forehead. And we stop here because this is where we create through our third eye as we envision all we want for our lives. Palms to heart. Smile and smile with your heart. Thinking of all you're grateful for. Namaste. I hope you guys enjoyed that practice. I enjoyed sharing it. Give thanks for being here with me. And we give thanks for life. I'm going into my meditation now. We'll talk soon. Blessings, blessings.